Sport 4. So excited. My buddy gave me a ride. We decided to go together on a road trip. And he's Polish, so he's like, Dzień dobry. And I'm excited because the Dual Sport 4 is very hard to get, and we are on the way right now to like a central Illinois, almost, it's far, it's like a 2-hour drive. And I'll show you the bike once we get there.
What is it, like a special edition fucking bike?
It's a special edition. Very good. What up, yo? Gonna pick up my bike. Like almost 2 hours away. Almost.
What's this guy driving your jack? Another thing.
Speed up.
That's another thing. So people don't understand like slower traffic to the right. That's just like look.
Oh, whoa, where?
Like you're supposed to pull. Look. They won't pull over. They will never pull over. This is.
Okay, we made it to the bike shop, and took us about 2 hours to get here. I'm so excited. Can't wait to see my bike. Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
Okay.
I gotta document this. My butt hurts from sitting in the car for so long. Okay, here we are. It better be open. No, this is wrong. That's the wrong shop. Here it is. Here it is.
Wow, you just got it all wrong.
I almost got scared. We drove here for like 2 hours. Oh boy. Oh boy. My bike. Where's my bike?
How's it going?
I came from 2 hours away. Here it is, my new track, Dual Sport 4. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God, I'm so excited. Look at this. Yeah. I don't want to look at the price tag, but that bike is awesome. Was it 1x11 drivetrain? Oh yeah. All right. Cool. I'm just gonna check for all the adjustments and everything. Nice. This is beautiful. Yeah, this is size large. This is exactly one I wanted. I've been waiting for this thing for months. Nice, nice well go. Wow, this bike is beautiful. All right, I'm gonna pay for it and then I'll talk about it later. So I'm taking this bike right now for a test drive. They assemble it for me, like everything should be smooth. I'm just gonna go in the parking lot, ride it around, feel it, but I tell you this, it feels so light. Oh yeah. So freaking nice. All right, just gonna go around here. So I gotta turn off the camera.
Another video of you test driving it?
So anyway, we got a cameraman. I feel like a child, you know, like a 5-year-old with a new bike. This is nice. All right, guys, so one final check on the bike before I take it home. Adjusting my seat, everything nicely assembled. I took a test on the parking lot. Everything works very well. This is awesome. It has a 1x11, what do you call it? 1x11 drivetrain. Damn, look at this. It's like a frying pan, as big as a frying pan, you know. This is cool. Oh, the bike shop called Mead's Bike Shop. It's in Sterling, Illinois. They do a great job. I bought a Marlin 7 from these guys, and so this bike has what do you call this? Remote lockout. There you go. Remote lockout for the suspension. Also You don't have to worry about changing gears on two sides of the steering wheel. You can just do it on one side with a one button, one lever. It's a beautiful bike. I love it. And they do a good job here. They professionals assemble bikes here, fix it. So I'm a returning customer because I'm very happy. Yeah, let me show you what else they got. They got in this shop a bunch of different tracks. So they do have some cool bikes here. The e-bike. They got here more cool bikes. Look at this Marlin 7. This is extra large Marlin 7. They got it in stock. They got another Marlin 7, Marlin 6. Wow. And this is beautiful too. Marlin 6. Wow, nice. But I like more like a dual sport, so that's why I came all the way here to buy my dual sport. This bike shop is pretty awesome. Very good customer service. They do a very good job. Well, it's official. I got my dual sport 4, paid for it, and I cannot be more than excited. This is awesome. This is like Christmas came early. I feel like a child right now. I'm so excited. We're gonna do more review of this bike on the trails. We'll talk about the gears. We'll talk about the suspension. But I tell you this thing is light. It's nice. What? We did a 2-hour drive for this bike. Drink like big cup of coffee, and we got it. We did it.
Shaliwa Transportation Services Incorporated.
All right, let's go. Alright guys and girls, so I took this bike for a spin. I did about 7 miles so far, and I just want to give you a quick review on this bike, how much I love it. So I took it about 7 miles out for a spin, my real spin of this bike, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. Let me give you a quick tour. Look around. The first thing you notice on this bike, the finish. I love the way it's painted. It looks so nice, this color, and those little extra touches. These bolts are red. Nice. So when I got this bike, as you saw in the first video, it didn't come with all the accessories. This is accessory bottle holder, and I have my pump here installed. Also, I installed my flashlight, the phone holder. I installed this light here and my bag, so I have all my little tools and accessories there, and this little light. But anyway, the bike comes bare without all this, without the bag, without the bottle holder, without any of this. It is a beautiful bike. The first thing I noticed, when I got this bike, when I put my hands on it, how light it is. You could definitely tell it's lighter than Track Dual Sport 2, the one I have, the red one. And also, I really like, when I first started riding this thing, the lock differential right here. With one finger you can unlock or lock your front fork. That's very handy. That's very cool. You don't have to reach out while you're riding the bike. You don't have to turn anything. You just hit the button and it's locked. Also, it's a 1x11 drivetrain. It's so easy to switch gears. One hand, just pretty much you barely touch it and the gears switch. This is our 1x11 Diori Shimano. Very smooth, super quiet shifting. It looks like a frying pan. Very easy to ride this bike, very easy, like pedal. Welgo M21. These are metal pedals. Nice. Has these little teeth here. Reflectors. This is our hub. Looks like it's upgraded bearing in there. This bike has upgraded fork. Suntour. This is much better fork than the one that's on the Dual Sport 2. Has a locking mechanism here, lockout, remote lockout, which is controlled by this button here. Okay. Has a Shimano disc brakes. These are Shimano disc brakes. Hydraulic ones, just like in the car. There's our hydraulic line that goes through the front. This is, says here, Shimano mineral oil goes here. Well, pretty much like on the Dual Sport 2, the hydraulic brakes, but the other one says Tecto, and these are Shimano. They're very good, very good. Push the brakes with one finger and you're already stopping. This bike already came pre-assembled, everything adjusted perfectly. I'm just taking this on a spin around my neighborhood. I had to buy this extra stand. It charged me like 18 or 20, I think it was like $20. I decided to buy. These are very good, much better than the one that attaches here. This is a strong stand. Now, one big difference, these tires are, it says GR1, Expert, Bontrager, Affinity. The valve is different than the shredder valve. See, this is a thin one. So when you get these, and you might need an adapter to fill this with air. Like they gave me this little adapter. Let me show you. See, little adapter here. So this bike is so beautiful. All you do, just unscrew this, screw this little adapter into place, and you can connect the regular pump here to pump the air. And also these wheels are ready to be tubeless. You can change the special, like you can change this tire to a tubeless tire. That's kind of cool. I had no problem with my regular shredder valve and just regular tire, but I guess you can change this if you want to. The seat, let me show you the seat. Very nice design, but to me it's uncomfortable. Like same thing with my Dual Sport 2, the seat a little bit uncomfortable on the long trips. You can change the seat, not a big deal. I love this bike. Comparing to my Dual Sport 2, there's not too much difference, but you do notice the difference. It's lighter, it's faster, it's easier to operate the fork. But one thing I love, how easy it is to change the gears. You don't have to worry about this side of the steering wheel, looking at the numbers here, make sure the change switches properly. You don't have to worry about it. Just with one side, one finger, bam bam, and it switches so flawlessly. You don't even feel it when you're riding this bike, how the gears are switching, because these are Shimano Diori. They're very good, very, very good. Nice derailleur. So I don't know what else to add. I'm not an expert on bikes, but my first review was actually in this spot, exactly the same spot, when I bought my Dual Sport 2. I was so excited. It was January, it was right before the pandemic, and I was riding my Dual Sport 2. Now I have this Dual Sport 4. Very nice bike. If you can buy this, pay a little bit more. It costs more than Dual Sport 2 or 3, a few $100s more, but you will appreciate the difference. I like these little touches. There's little touches here, red. I don't know, it's not a sticker. I think it's like an insert. And also the cables, they hide on the inside, just like all the tracks. On this side and on this side. So you have no cables running on the bottom. They're all tucked away. I will put all the technical details in the description about this bike. I bought it at this place called Mead's Bike Shop. It's in Central Illinois. I just love it. The handlebars, I forgot to mention, they're so comfortable. Put my big hand and it just feels so comfortable when you ride it. And another thing is, you don't get tired. I mean, I personally don't get tired bike riding this thing. I'm on mile 7 and this is my first stop. I can maintain the speed pretty good. We went through some bumpy road right down there. There's some bumpy, there was no nice pavement, so I unlocked the fork, so it was one finger because it's hit unlock, and this bike absorbed the bumps perfectly. It's a fun bike, guys and girls. It's a fun bike. It's expensive. I paid about $1,300 for it, but it's definitely worth it. I got some tiny scratches when they were assembling this. They probably just scratched just a little bit, not a big deal. Wow. There's not humongous difference between Dual Sport 2 and Dual Sport 3, but Dual Sport 4, like this one, you will tell. I promise you, you're gonna ride this and you're gonna be like, I want this bike. It's just how smooth it is, how lighter it is. It's just fun to ride this bike. For the accessories, guys, if you want, I will link this in the description. But this light, I had it for almost 2 years. It's still holding up good, the rechargeable one. I'll put the link in the description. This is a very good phone holder, very sturdy. Yes, it says Schwinn, but it's awesome, solid. Nice little bag. I keep all my tools in here. My spare tube, like a multi-tool. I'm not gonna talk about this too much. I still have my Dual Sport 2 in the garage. I'm still gonna ride it. Mostly I'm gonna keep it. My wife might ride it, but I'm definitely staying on this thing. It's fast, it's light, it's just beautiful bike. What else I'm gonna mention? Fast bike, looks amazing. The derailleur switches gears flawlessly. Like, it's like butter. Like, you hit the button, just lightly tap on the shift selector, boom, and it's just already switched the gear for you. That's what I love a lot. About the fork, I don't really care if it's remote lock or if it's, you know, you have to switch that manually. The fork doesn't really bother me, the way it locks, but it's so much easier when you just push the button and you have a lock suspension. Like, if you don't want to reach with your hands going down and locking so that's cool. Tires, I'm actually gonna keep these tires. I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm not gonna install any tubeless. It's fine with me. The one thing I don't like, that it's Vespa valve, the thin one. I don't like it. Why can't they have shredder just standard? But that's okay. I have the little adapter. I'm gonna switch that. The price point for this bike, I personally think is a little little bit crazy. 1,300 bucks. They could have had it for 900, but I don't know who decides. But there's some upgraded components on this bike, so maybe that's why they decided to go higher, and a different frame, like a lighter, stronger frame. So maybe that's why they went with that price point. I definitely recommend buying it. So I gotta continue, guys, on this beautiful, beautiful trail. It goes into the forest preserve and it goes way out there. So I promised my friend I'm gonna meet him, and I gotta continue bike riding. So I forgot to mention one very important thing. Those people who not seen my previous bike review of my Trek Dual Sport 2, the reason why I chose hybrid bikes, because they are for multi trails, different kind of style of riding. Let me explain to you more. Hybrid bikes are designed to go on different trails, whether you want to go on a gravel, on a nice paved surface, or if you want to go a little bit mountain biking. You have a front suspension. The tires are designed a little bit like in between, not too thin, not too thick, perfectly designed. These hydraulic brakes, why they're so good? Because like in your own car, you have a discs, same as here. There's a discs here. The hydraulic fluid pushes in and it squeezes the like little brake pads, and your discs. So you stop pretty good, front and rear. So that's one thing I love about. You have a more stopping power, and you feel much safer braking with this bike. So that's my main reason why I choose hybrid bikes. I am going on the trails like this we have around here, and it suits my needs perfectly. Look at that, there's some people here bike riding. Nice. What's up, guys? Like with all the Trek bikes, you can customize them. Here you see a little attachment points here. So this model also has it like here, here, here. You can put a mud guard or like a little trunk thing where you can put stuff on the back. Same thing on the front here. You can attach a little mud guard. But I don't like that. I don't like all these mud guards, accessories and stuff. The only thing I install here is, you see my little pump, bottle holder, and this little pouch. That's all. I like when my bike looks clean without all the extra stuff. And also I install this nice stand, strong, nice sturdy stand. So I'm on mile number 9. Did so far 9 miles. Got a few more miles to go and I'm gonna go back home. I like that when I'm riding, my feet, they don't slide because of the pedal, the way it's designed. There's like little teeth here, and it's a metal, not like a hard plastic pedal. That's what I like. Well, it's fun. I'll tell you this, it's fun. Fun. Oh, here's another attachment point for your accessories. It's a beautiful bike ride in the morning. It's 40 degrees out. I don't care. I'm dressed up good. I couldn't wait till I go try this bike out on the trails, and I wanted to share this with you. So let's say right now, if we're biking and it's hard to go up the hill or something, all you gotta do, hit this little lever. Gear is gonna change. And if you want to speed up, go faster, hit this the first lever, and you get to go. You won't even feel how it switches. It's so nice and smooth. And the rear, the derailleur, the Ori, it's very good. My fork right now is unlocked, but we can lock it, and it's locked now. And I'm trekking out. I'm just trekking out here by myself. So after I completed 24 miles just for today, I am very satisfied with this bike overall. Everything. It's light, it's fast, it looks good, shifts very good. I love that on this handle you change all your gears here, and you can adjust the fork. It's wonderful. I mean, I don't know what else I can add. The one thing I didn't like much, this seat is a little bit uncomfortable. You get your butt starts hurting. It's the same seat, about the same seat they use on a Dual Sport 2, but it's okay. The biggest plus I love about this, the Diori, Shimano Diori rear derailleur. It's flawless. I mean, overall, like, you will not go wrong with a Dual Sport line of bicycles. Look at this, beautiful. Well, there you have it. I'll add something more if in the future, some more videos, but this is my Dual Sport 4. Thank you for watching Nazareto's channel. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Really appreciate it.